afternoon. My name is Robyn Pinkney-Atkinson and I will be discussing the compliance and non-compliance with the King Code, specifically relating to the Audit Committee of the MTN Group. The first principle of the King Code says the board should ensure that the company has an effective and independent audit committee. This principle is only partially complied with. Although the group meets the requirements of meeting at least 2 times per year, there is no indication that at least one of these meetings is held without management being present. The second principle states that the audit committee members should be suitably skilled and experienced, independent, non-executive directors. This principle is not complied with. Although all of the members are highly skilled and experienced in their respective fields, many of these members are also directors of various companies within the MTN Group. This brings their independence into question, as their directorship creates a direct interest in the outcome of the group. Although the group states that they have measures in place to assess the independence of the committee members, I fail to see how they could possibly be independent given their direct interest. The third principle states that the audit committee should be chaired by an independent, non-executive director. This principle is also not complied with, for the same reasons that the previous one was not complied with. The chair of the audit committee is one of the members who is a director of various companies within the group. Due to this, his independence is questionable, which leads to the non-compliance. The next principle states that the audit committee should oversee integrated reporting. This principle is complied with. The next principle says the audit committee should ensure that a combined assurance model is applied to provide a coordinated approach to all assurance activities. This is also complied with. Next, the audit committee should satisfy itself of the expertise, resources and experience of the company's finance function. This is also complied with. The audit committee should be responsible for overseeing of the internal audits. This is not complied with. The reason being is that the audit committee should be responsible for appointing, assessing and or dismissing the chief audit executive. However, there is no evidence that the audit committee is given this responsibility. There is also no indication that the audit committee does an independent review of the internal audits. The next principle states that the audit committee should be an integral component of the risk management process. This principle is complied with. Next, the audit committee is responsible for recommending the appointment of the external auditor and overseeing the external audit process. This principle is only partially complied with. Although many of the requirements are met, the requirements that are not met are that there is no indication that the audit committee is informed of any reportable irregularities that the external auditors find. There is also no indication that the audit committee reviews the quality and effectiveness of the external audit. Finally, the audit committee should report to the board and shareholders on how it has discharged its duties. This final principle is complied with. Thank you.